For centuries, a network of roads crossed continents, connecting east and west. These roads were more than just pathways. They were lifelines that carried the pulse of civilizations. This was the Silk Road, a route for trade and cultural exchange. Caravans laden with silk, spices, and precious stones traversed these paths, braving harsh deserts and towering mountains. It was a conduit for goods, ideas, and religions. Scholars, merchants, and pilgrims traveled these routes, sharing knowledge and beliefs that would shape the course of history. The Silk Road left an indelible mark on the world. The ruins and artifacts found along these routes tell stories of ancient civilizations and their interconnectedness. Its influence is still felt today. Modern cities that once lay along the Silk Road continue to celebrate their rich heritage through festivals and cultural events. The Silk Road was not one road, but many. It was a complex web of routes that spanned diverse terrains, from arid deserts to lush valleys and formidable mountain ranges. It was a network of routes that shifted over time. As empires rose and fell, the paths of the Silk Road adapted, reflecting the ever-changing political and economic landscapes. These routes connected the bustling markets of China to the empires of the West. Goods from the East, such as silk and tea, found their way to Roman and Persian markets, while Western goods traveled back to the East. From the Mediterranean Sea to the Pacific Ocean, the Silk Road touched countless lives. It facilitated not only the exchange of goods, but also the movement of people, ideas, and cultures across vast distances. This vast network facilitated the exchange of goods, cultures, and ideas. It was a melting pot where different civilizations met and influenced each other, leading to advancements in science, technology, and the arts. It fostered connections between diverse peoples. Traders, travelers, and settlers from various backgrounds interacted, leading to a rich tapestry of cultural exchange and mutual understanding. The Silk Road played a crucial role in shaping the world we know today. Its legacy is a testament to the power of connectivity and the enduring impact of cultural exchange. The Silk Road emerged during the Han Dynasty in China, spanning from 206 BCE to 220 CE. This period marked a significant era in Chinese history, characterized by remarkable advancements in trade, culture, and diplomacy. Emperor Wu of Han, a visionary leader, sought alliances to the West. He sent envoys westward, aiming to establish strong diplomatic and trade relationships with distant lands. This ambitious endeavor led to the discovery of extensive trade routes that would later become known as the Silk Road. These routes were not just pathways for commerce, but also conduits for cultural exchange and mutual understanding. These routes connected China to Central Asia and beyond, creating a vast network that facilitated the movement of goods, ideas, and people across continents. At the same time, the Roman Empire thrived in the West, reaching its zenith in terms of territorial expansion, economic prosperity, and cultural achievements. Romans craved luxury goods from the East, such as fine silk, aromatic spices, and exotic animals, which were symbols of wealth and status in Roman society. Silk, spices, and exotic animals were highly sought after, driving a robust demand that fueled the bustling trade along the Silk Road. The demand for these goods fueled trade along the Silk Road, creating a thriving economic corridor that connected diverse civilizations. The Parthian Empire played a crucial role as intermediary, strategically positioned between the Roman and Han empires. It controlled the land routes between Rome and China, acting as a vital link in the chain of commerce that spanned thousands of miles. The Parthians profited greatly from the Silk Road trade, amassing wealth and influence through their control of these lucrative routes. They ensured the safe passage of caravans, providing protection and infrastructure that facilitated the smooth flow of trade. This facilitated the flow of goods and culture, leading to a rich tapestry of shared knowledge, art, and traditions that would shape the civilizations of both East and West for centuries to come. The Silk Road was a conduit for a vast array of goods. As its name suggests, silk was a major commodity. Produced in China, silk was highly prized in the West. It was a symbol of wealth and status. Spices were another important trade item. Pepper, cinnamon, and cloves, originating from Southeast Asia, were in high demand. These spices added flavor to food and were used in perfumes and medicines. Other goods traded along the Silk Road included jade and precious stones from Central Asia, glassware and textiles from the Roman Empire, and horses and camels, essential for transportation. The Silk Road was more than just a trade route. It was a vast network of interconnected pathways that spanned continents, linking the East and the West. It was a pathway for cultural exchange where ideas, beliefs, and traditions were shared and blended. Religions, art, music, and ideas traveled along with merchants and travelers, creating a rich tapestry of cultural interactions. Islam also spread through the Silk Road, carried by Muslim merchants and travelers. Muslim merchants and travelers brought their faith to Central Asia and China, where it mingled with local beliefs and practices. This led to the establishment of mosques and Islamic communities, which became integral parts of the cultural landscape. The Silk Road facilitated artistic exchange, allowing for the blending of styles and techniques. Styles and techniques from one region influenced the art of another, leading to the creation of unique fusion pieces. This is evident in the fusion of artistic elements from different cultures, which can be seen in the artifacts and artworks that have survived to this day. Section 5. Technological exchange. Innovations that reshaped the world. The Silk Road facilitated the exchange of knowledge and technology. Innovations traveled along the trade routes, transforming societies. Papermaking, invented in China, spread westward through the Silk Road. This invention revolutionized communication and record-keeping in the West. Gunpowder, another Chinese invention, also made its way westward. It was used in fireworks and weaponry. Gunpowder had a profound impact on warfare in Europe. Other technological innovations that traveled along the Silk Road include the compass, which aided navigation, the printing press, which revolutionized book production, and agricultural techniques, such as irrigation methods. Section 6. The rise of the maritime routes. A new era of trade. By the 15th century, a new era of trade was dawning. European explorers were seeking new sea routes to the east. They were driven by a desire for spices and other luxuries. Portuguese explorers led the way. Vasco da Gama reached India by sea in 1498. This marked the beginning of direct European trade with Asia. Spanish explorers also ventured westward. Christopher Columbus reached the Americas in 1492. While not directly related to the Silk Road, this discovery had a significant impact on global trade patterns. Section 7. The decline of the Silk Road. Shifting powers and changing tides. The rise of maritime trade routes contributed to the decline of the Silk Road. Sea routes offered several advantages. Ships could carry larger quantities of goods. Transportation by sea was faster and cheaper. Political instability and conflict also played a role in the decline. The Mongol Empire, which had once secured the Silk Road, fragmented. This led to insecurity and disruptions in trade. The rise of the Ottoman Empire also impacted the Silk Road. The Ottomans controlled key trade routes. They imposed taxes and restrictions. This made overland trade less appealing. Section 8. The enduring legacy. Echoes of the Silk Road in the modern world. Although the Silk Road as a major trade route declined, its legacy lives on. The cultural exchange it facilitated left an enduring mark on the world. The Silk Road fostered a spirit of cross-cultural understanding. It connected people from different backgrounds. This exchange of ideas and traditions enriched societies. The Silk Road continues to inspire. Its name evokes images of adventure, exotic lands, and cultural fusion. Today, there is renewed interest in the Silk Road. This ancient network of routes is being rediscovered and celebrated. Section 9. Conclusion. A testament to human connection. The Silk Road was more than just a network of trade routes. It was a testament to human ingenuity, curiosity, and the desire to connect with others. For centuries, it served as a bridge between East and West. The Silk Road facilitated the exchange of goods, cultures, religions, and ideas. It left an indelible mark on the world. Its influence is still felt today in art, cuisine, language, and traditions. The Silk Road reminds us of the interconnectedness of humanity. It demonstrates the power of cultural exchange. Though its heyday has passed, the spirit of the Silk Road lives on.